Hey everyone, it's Michael here with GoodReader.com. Do you listen to audiobooks? They are the fastest growing segment in digital publishing, and there's a myriad of apps available to consume, purchase, and listen to them. Today we're going to look at the Good Reader top list of the best audiobook apps of 2018. Let's go. Audiobooks.com, a company that you may not heard of before. Recently they got bought out by Recorded Books and started, they fell into a new company called RB Digital. So now audiobooks available in the public library through this company, but more or less what it did is it gave Audiobooks.com significant capital for app refinement and international expansion. In the last few months they moved to the United Kingdom and Australia, more countries to come soon. They're in Android Auto, they're in a lot of different avenues, from like Chrome TV, all this type of stuff. So they're everywhere, and they're pretty forward thinking. They sell audiobooks on an a la carte basis, so purchase them as you want. They have apps for literally every platform. They're worth checking out, and they're pretty well the closest competitor to Audible in terms of a retail market. Speaking of Audible, you can't really discount the largest company in the audiobook industry. They source most of their catalog to Apple. So when you go to iBooks and to the audiobooks section and purchase audiobooks, the vast majority of Apple's catalog is from Audible. Audible recently has moved into different directions. They have a Chinese portal for both their Canadian and American website. They expanded into Canada in a meaningful way, committed millions of dollars per year for original Canadian content. Audible Channels is available for subscribers. It's podcasts, it's people reading a short original fiction. So instead of a full-length audiobook, you have audiobook productions that are audiobook first and aren't based on an ebook. So Audible's doing a lot of innovative and very interesting things in the field, and they are the largest company currently operating it, as well as the most long-standing one. So Audible is almost synonymous with audiobooks at this point. Libby is an app made by Overdrive, and it's quickly becoming more popular than the original Overdrive Media Council, just simply known as Overdrive now. Libby is primarily used for audiobooks. It's an audiobook kind of first app, although it does ebooks as well. It's laid out tremendously well, very intuitive. The main Overdrive app has a lot of things, videos, like all the sort of content that Overdrive offers, whereas Libby's singular focused and it's audiobook first, so it has amazing playback tools. It's pretty well the most essential app that you would need if you borrow audiobooks from a public library, and chances are most libraries in the US and Canada do business with Overdrive. SCRIBD recently unveiled a new unlimited model, and this is the first time they've done it since like 2016, when they originally suspended the unlimited model. So they've revised it. Basically at this point it's appealing to casual users. You pay like $8.95 a month. For power users, you might find yourself limited in the catalog, but it's just a few really minute number of users that would ever be limited in that fashion. So the SCRIBD app for iOS and Android are both really solid. They've both been revised. They have a lot of tools for both ebooks and audiobooks, but for their audiobook player, it has all the modern features: fast, slower speed for narration, automatic sleep timers, skip ahead. They got a tremendous catalog from all of the bestsellers. And speaking of the unlimited model, the only really company involved in the unlimited model when it comes to audiobooks is Playster. This is a company that recently increased the amount of money that users would pay. So it's a two-tiered approach now. A lower amount of money versus higher amount of money. You spend more money, you get access to a wider array of catalogs from bestsellers. The reason why SCRIBD and Playster kind of do it in this fashion is because if you listen to a certain number of audiobook minutes that companies build for the entire amount, so whether you listen to the entire audiobook or read the entire ebook, these companies are still billed. So in order to stay financially viable, they have to sort of augment their business model in such a way, because audiobooks obviously pretty popular. The Play Store app, tremendously enhanced from when we initially reviewed it a few years ago to modern dates. It's polished both for iOS and Android. It looks and performs really good. They have a catalog from all of the main publishing houses, as well as like indie authors that submit their own audiobooks to the platform, but you'll find no shortage of content. So Play Store is definitely an app to be reckoned with. Notable mention, I think, goes to Amazon Kindle Unlimited. It's a platform that has a significant amount of audiobooks, but they don't really have an extensive catalog. But if you subscribe to the platform for ebooks, audiobooks are included in that as well. So audiobooks.com, Libby, SCRIBD, Play Store, Audible, these are the companies that primarily are involved in the retail side of things, as well as having apps. Most of them have an unlimited sort of subscription model or credit-based one. So this is what's happening in the audiobook industry. Hopefully you've been well informed. If you have a favorite app, maybe written by an indie developer, drop a comment below. For GoodEreader.com, my name is Michael, and everybody take care.